Yo, what is up guys, and welcome. It's InfernoKun here talking about The Walking Dead, the final season, and pretty much my expectations going into E3 2018 regarding Telltale games. Before we go ahead and get to the discussion, if you guys have not noticed, I've been trying to dabble into doing other content, something I really do enjoy, like Rainbow Six Siege. I posted a little montage and meme fest of a highlights clip, so go ahead and check that out if you guys have not already. Link will be in the description box below and on your screen. But also, if you guys have noticed, I've been trying to post at least weekly. I've been posting for 2 weeks at least my Rainbow Six Siege video and a Telltale video. Try and do that more often, but of course I do have my army annual training coming up, so I will be gone for 2 weeks, but I should have some content pre-recorded. But it's a slippery slope because of it being E3 and having some news there. So enough of that. What am I expecting from Telltale regarding E3 2018? Now, for the most part, Telltale has been giving us some little hints that they're actually going to be at E3 in the form of them actually responding to people asking it with emojis of a think face, being like, hey, maybe we could be there. But usually Telltale, they're there. They show something at E3 most of the time. If I do recall correctly, they actually showed, I believe, the Clementine and Javier teaser for A New Frontier at E3. We should get some pretty significant information regarding E3 and what The Walking Dead, the final season, should have to offer. So what am I expecting? Okay, so for the most part, I'm expecting a teaser, okay? Not a trailer, not a release date, but a teaser, because Telltale, they usually start with, little small teasers, then they work up to doing, more deeper reveals, and then they work up to doing a trailer, release date, yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff. But of course, Telltale is under new management. There could be a new way they want to do things, which could be really awesome, but for the most part, I'm expecting a New Frontier, Clementine and Javier style of a teaser, like they showed in-engine footage of basically just Clementine, and Javier together walking and looking for somebody. I'm expecting that style of teaser, and I'm hoping we actually get that at E3. That would be incredible, just to see a more defined clip of the game in its engine, because pretty much we have seen it. They showed Violet, a character called Violet, and 10 in engine, where you can see it just looking stunning for the most part, because I want to see more of how the graphical fidelity will look. Now, moving on to that, for the most part, the final season, from what they've shown us already, the game looked incredible in terms of just how the textures look, the shell shading, the color palette of everything just looked really good, just really comic booky. Now, A New Frontier took it in a whole different direction. I think that Season 2 improved on what Season 1 did, but then Season 3 took it to a different direction, where they started adding like very shiny map layers to the character, and it looked kind of weird and awkward. Like everyone who wasn't a main character, like Kenny, Jane for example, background characters and stuff like that, Eleanor, she was alright, but everyone else looked kind of out of place and very shiny and weird in my opinion. So Javier, Kate, Clementine, Gabe, they looked great. I think that they actually improved on not making it very shiny and keeping it to a flat layer like comic books do. There will be, of course, some detail and texture, so that's what they have there, but it won't be very shiny and all like quote-unquote realistic effects and stuff like that on the characters. So that's what I am excited to see. I want to see more of how the characters look. I want to see an actual in-game model of Clementine. Okay, we do have the little image of her and AJ. I want to see them actually in-game, how they look and things like that. That would be incredible. So for the most part, I want a teaser showing off Clementine, maybe AJ. If not, then showing off some of the boarding school characters as well, because I want to see a little snippet of story, what they have planned. Because for the most part, A New Frontier, their teaser, they kind of had a story teaser where they were like, hey, we're gonna find this person, and of course that was cut out, but hopefully they will actually show us something that won't get cut out, so we can actually build up hype for it, and that would be pretty incredible. So what do you guys think about that? In terms of a release date, for the most part, I'm not sure they're gonna actually show one. to be honest. It is E3. It's way too early. It's still, technically, it's not even summer yet. It's still spring. So, I believe that fall doesn't start until September something, okay? So, we're not getting The Walking Dead, the final season, until September, late September, okay? So, them actually giving us a release date would be way too early and would actually be a detriment to what they're trying to do here. So we aren't really getting The Walking Dead, the final season, until late September at the earliest and late December at the latest, pretty much. So that's the time frame we're actually going to get The Walking Dead, the final season. Oh yeah, quick point. I really hope they actually reveal the name of the actual season, because I believe they said that, you know, the final season isn't the name of the actual game, okay? It will have a name, like, of course, The Walking Dead, A New Frontier. It will have that kind of name. I'm not sure if I want that. I feel as if the final season kind of gives it, you know, a big stake in it. It kind of feels like right to me. I don't know why. But anyway, moving on to release date. For the most part, going into September, of course, fall starting in late September. And I don't think that they are going to, you know, release in late September. That's definitely too far-fetched, in my opinion. Now, moving on to the month of October. No. Okay, so reason why I say that is because Battlefield 5 is coming out in October. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is coming out in October. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out in October. Releasing a game in October, if you aren't a AAA developer, is virtually suicide, okay? I'm just saying, to be honest here, okay? There are some pretty big games duking it out for your money in October, and it wouldn't be safe or smart to release a game in October if you're not Activision, EA, or Ubisoft, okay? So that's my point there, or Rockstar Games, of course. You know, Rockstar made Red Dead Redemption 2. But anyways, for the most part, October is off the board for me, but it definitely could happen. I don't know, man. Moving on to November, definitely possible. I don't think so, because it's November. Who releases in November? I mean, come on now, I'm joking, by the way. For the most part, Tales from the Borderlands actually did release its episode 1 in November. Granted, it was late November and on Thanksgiving Day, so hey, it's definitely possible. But here's what I think, okay? So, excluding The Walking Dead Season 1, if you look at the release dates of Season 2 and A New Frontier, they both came out with episode 1 in December. And that seems like it could be the option here as well, because they did show us some alpha footage of the final season in April. So it would make sense if they're not really at a level where they want to, you know, make it all the way to either, you know, October or November. And December seems like it could be a pretty plausible date to release in. So, for the most part, I think that The Walking Dead, the final season, will release in early, mid, or late December. What do you guys think about that? Do you think I'm wrong? I could be wrong. Hey, I could be wrong. Definitely possible. I could be wrong. And obviously, I'll give them a bunch of time to actually polish things up and get ready for the release. And I'm hoping that it will release in December, because of course people will be out of school or college and everything, so we can play that. Like, that'd be pretty awesome. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on the channel. It definitely helps out, and I really do appreciate it, because my channel grows from it, and I thank you for that. Anyways, go ahead and comment down below what you guys want from Telltale at E3 2018. They are going, and if they don't show us like something awesome there, right afterwards in July, we do have the San Diego Comic-Con coming up as well, and Telltale always attends that with some news. So we should get some more news right after E3 as well. So look out for that. Mark your calendars for E3 2018 and SDCC 2018. That's it from me. Check out my Rainbow Six video and check out my Discord in the description box below. And I will catch you guys next time on The Walking Dead.